小伙伴们，大家好，欢迎来到水哥哥的奇幻式游戏攻略。这期视频是这一个任务啊，这个任务是和费金有关的。那么这一个任务呢，我是在做完罢工风波之后出来的。这个任务不仅仅是在北区有啊，在南区进维斯瓦区点那个就是能看到这个问号啊，都能接到啊，随便在一处接就可以了。我这边在北区接了。然后我们接到头版新闻，这也是一个限时任务啊，应该是第2章完成之前要完成的。我们跟着任务指示啊，这个它就在这个北区，跟着任务指示走。好，我们跟着任务指示走，来到这边啊，快到自己家了。然后这边阅读一下啊，这保持阅读一下加经验值。
Fagin? WS, it's good that you're here. Did you get my message?
Indeed.
I need your help.
Did someone get upset that you were following him, sniffing after a scandal?
No, I've gotten used to that already. This is something bigger.
What is it?
Have you heard what happened at Vienna Station?
No.
There was an attack. Bloody and brazen. Several dead. All of them civilians, it seems. A new group of fanatics have taken credit for the assassination. They call themselves Lekhites. The Russians have put Zhukov himself on the case. I want to write about it. The truth. But I need help.
What did I do to earn such trust?
I liked how you handled the case of the Krayevskys and Pyotr Alexandrovich. Krayevsky hasn't said a thing since then. Impressive, but also a bit scary. There is no one in Warsaw more suitable for what I am about to propose to you.
You flatter me.
Enough to get you interested in this case?
I've never written an article. How can I help?
I'll handle the writing, you focus on finding these Lekhites. I want to eliminate the possibility of this being a Russian provocation. I'll interview them. What do you make of this?
Zhukov, is he that famous investigator?
They say he's amazing and very effective. If the Ruskies have got him on this case, it must be the top priority. Anything else?
I wouldn't be so sure the censors would allow you to print something like this.
I don't write exclusively for state-run newspapers. Have you ever heard anything about Kimichits?
I haven't. I only know the character from the book by Sienkiewicz. It's nothing special.
This is my pseudonym for a certain underground publication. I'll admit that I am rather well known in patriotic circles as Kimichits.
Congratulations.
Keep asking.
Who are those Lekhites?
Nobody knows. They've shown up in Warsaw only recently. This is the first attack they've taken credit for. That's why I want to reach out and talk to them. Anything else?
Who died in this attack?
That's what's suspicious. Nobody knows. The list of victims has been classified, but I know that they're most likely civilians, random people, Poles. The Lekhites fancy themselves patriots, and look what we have here.
That's enough for me to start with.
So you agree?
Yes, maybe I'll reach out to Uncle.
Good idea, because you need a pass to access the attack site. They won't just let anyone in. No offense. Do you ever see Wanda?
Perhaps I should speak to her.
Wonderful. Fine. And when you happen to stumble across a Lekhite, don't forget to call me. It's a Śródmieście number, 3490. I'm also leaving you their manifesto. I just want to talk to them and write an honest article about them, in Polish.
接下来我们跟着任务去旺达和舅舅交谈。 好，我们先来这个南区这边，然后找舅舅交谈，进警察局。
May I have a moment of your time, Uncle?
Your timing couldn't be worse. I'm swamped with work. This attack at the railway station has the highest priority now.
That's what I've come to talk to you about.
First of all, keep your voice down. Secondly, I won't tell you anything because I'm not allowed to say anything. And third, are you involved with this in any way?
An acquaintance of mine, who cares about uncovering the truth behind this incident, asked me to help track down the culprits.
Tell him to leave it alone, or find new friends. If neither you nor Ligia is involved with this, then I won't tell you anything. You're not involved, right?
Liga and I have nothing to do with this, Uncle.
Swear.
I swear. I want to help. I can help.
You've helped enough already. You've helped me, Petya, and the Krajewskis. All I can do now is make a dramatic exit and leave you alone here. With all these papers, passes, and official stamps. I'm in a hurry, lad. I'd rather you not be here when I return.
I know. I'm his nephew. I'll wait here.
然后这边点一下，
It would be a sin not to make use of it.
然后就拿到这个通行证了啊。这边我们再点一下，
Stamp looks worn out. To be expected. Uncle is rather heavy-handed. Yes, sir. Yes, sure.
这边就搞到这个通行证表了啊。哎，在哪？这个吧，就差印章了。然后再点一下
Am I a magician or what? No need. I'll only be a moment. No need. I'll only be a moment. No need. I'll only be a moment. No need.
这个是bug了吧？这个一直在说这句话。啊，我们已经拿到这个通行证了啊，这个是假通行证啊，在物品里面。那这边呢，先别急着交谈啊，先别急着交谈啊，这个是那个不是额外目标，我们额外目标先把那个全部完成啊。我们接这个任务的同时，也会新开一个区域罗兹奇集市啊，这个区域到时候带大家全收集啊，先不管，我们先做任务。好，我们跟着任务指示点，然后来到这个酒馆。进来之后啊，先第一时间点一下这个。像这种任务能进去的，有一个兴趣点的啊，一定要第一时间去及时点掉。还有看看其他地方有没有可以阅读啊，可以有其他的东西啊，没有我们再进行任务。
Is that Captain's staff too?
You bet. He stirs the beer with his tail. What can I get you?
What's his name?
Pankratzy. I found him on the trash heap and he's sorta made himself at home here.
Well fed, well groomed. The happiest cat in the neighborhood.
You think? Thanks. I feed him liver. I think he likes it. He always wants more.
Yes, one donut, please.
Even if I had any, I wouldn't recommend them.
But I heard I was supposed to order a donut. Here.
It's all right, Yannick. I know him. I was hoping we'd run into each other again, and here you are.
Can we speak in private?
Come on.
Don't move a muscle.
I've got déjà vu.
Silence.
Nihao, this is Victor.
It looks like I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Lower the gun, and we can call it quits.
You can leave us. Come, Victor. Tell me what brings you here.
What are you up to this evening?
Is that an offer, or are you just nosy?
That depends on your preference. I'll adapt.
Tonight, I am overthrowing the patriarchy. Will you join me?
With pleasure. Just us and the sounds of a crumbling tyranny would be the perfect date.
It's hard for me to deny that, but seriously, I have plans. And that's all I'm willing to say on the topic. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
So these are the famous suites. Underground combat. Are you from the PPS?
The friendly neighborhood girl threw you off?
I admit, it's a very effective cover.
Isn't it? What brings you to this sweet place?
You stole the Dutch pomade shipment. I read about it on the train from Vienna.
We're famous. Yes, that's true. But I won't tell you where it is, nor what it will be used for.
Is Bergrodblitz's cafe frequented only by your sympathizers?
No, but the name is known only by a select few.
Why did the PPS choose this particular place?
It's just one of many where we get together. The beer is drinkable here, and the boys are nice.
How exactly are you going to serve the cause?
The PPS has extensive structures. Most members engage in demonstrations or meetings, underground lectures.
I know a certain woman who's keenly interested in them.
Bring her sometime.
Maybe someday.
We're part of the PPS Combat Organization. We use more radical methods.
Do you shoot as well, or just carry ammo?
Want to find out?
Actually, something else brings me here. What do you know about the Lehites, the new stars of the revolution?
You're asking me because you thought that was your best bet?
I don't know much about your struggle. I came to ask experts.
Don't be so smart.
What do you think about their manifesto?
They only did it for recognition. Pathetic, amateurish methods of getting attention. I despise them all. But maybe you can help the lady. Do you know where to find them?
Sadly, no. I'm trying to figure it out.
Just don't forget to come and tell me. I'll gladly sort them out myself.
I'll be off now.
Too bad. Stay out of trouble, wizard.
好，这边呢，我们先阅读一下这些地方的东西啊，这么多文档是吧？都是经验值。如果要看剧情的小伙伴呢，大家自己暂停一下去看。啊，没有了啊，我们跟他谈话也谈完了。好，我们出去，然后去那个警察局。好，点马车传送的时候，这边有闹事的啊。
Do we need to spell it out for you? Get out!
Take it back and maybe I let you live.
Look at him! That's what I'm talking about. Harassing good people, Satan's spawn.
Driver, stay here. This won't take long.
这随便打啊，这个强行塞的一个战斗啊。这边用布卡瓦奇给他一个这个，再降低一个集中值，他就废掉了。啊，这边是给他一个这个。然后其他人我看一下，OK， 直接让他两个都拿不到负面状态，所以不要用布卡瓦奇，直接让他挂了，搞定了。他刚刚有特质，应该是不掉集中值啊。啊，这个再看看。然后看一下啊，这边能不能打断他？我正好用一下韦莱斯打断他，这边把他特质给他搞了。他被减速了啊！哎呀，没断啊！好，这一个呢，这样子啊，我们用它给它打断点。这个我们用拳头看能不能打断它，断了，再给他一拳。再给他一拳，这边我们就直接用莫娜娜一招解决他，大招都不要用。这几个找茬的啊，好，我们点马车传送。好，来到南区，继续进警察局。
Might I take a moment of your time? Detective Zukov, right?
I'm not an idiot.
I didn't call you an idiot.
I'm trying to stay ahead of the facts. I want to save us both time, which is why I decided to warn you. I'm listening.
I think I could...
Help with finding the attackers? I know. Yes, for the love of God. Just don't ask me how I figured it out. I requested a thaumaturge myself, but it will be at least a week before he arrives in Warsaw.
So, you're stuck with me.
Let's get to the point then. I trust you will share your knowledge with me. When you manage to locate the Lekites, be so kind as to come back to me.
Of course.
Please tell me, why does this matter concern you?
I've been inquisitive ever since I was little.
And nosy, that's for sure. Is there anything else?
Have you learned the identities of the victims from Vienna Station?
The station is virtually impossible to examine during such a short period of time. At least for Warsaw investigators anyway. And it looks like all the victims were random people. Perhaps some things will clear up once we're allowed to talk to the injured witnesses. I'm waiting for a call regarding this matter.
So, there are survivors?
I've already said too much.
Meeting you was a most interesting experience.
Let's do this again when you find the Lekites.
我们目前线索没有掌握完全，所以呢，我们再做一下这一个额外的任务，然后把这些探查一下，把这边得出结论，重伤。
No entry. Wchodzę niet. Zakryte.
What attack are you talking about?
The Lekites terrorists. They planted a bomb. Dead bodies went flying all over the station. Wchodzę niet in your budget.
Congratulations, soldier. Exemplary attitude. But I really have to look around here, so if you'll just let me.
If the judge himself issued it.
Thank you. I will report to him about your stellar performance. But if you were to ask about me, I was never here.
Конечно. Spasiba.
Let's take a look around.
Arik, you were supposed to lock the door.
Désolé, am I interrupting something?
You can yell at me later. Let's deal with him.
I've already met Arik. How about the rest? Who are you?
We are the revivers of the Holy Republic of Poland. In the name of Jesus Christ, our triune Lord.
Amen.
Maybe I could help you. I'm also looking for something, and I'm a thaumaturge.
Is that worse than a Jew?
The only thing we're looking for are traitors to the motherland.
I think we found one.
刚刚我们从警察局找到那个线索之后，出来到火车站去找了一些线索，然后再到这边呢有些找茬的，然后我们和他战斗。这几个不管怎么选，你都要战斗啊。然后这比较简单啊，没什么难度。先直接把他这个破除掉，我们直接给他一个苦难。啊，他第一回合就傻逼掉了啊！然后这个干扰他，然后这边给一个减速，他的特质没了啊。 我们继续这样子玩啊。无法减速，给他一个减速。这边我们继续给周围人全部减速。他是无法减速的那一个人，这个人无法减速，我们用巫魄才能给他解决掉啊。他能恢复是吧？他要恢复了。这边是韦莱斯或者是先韦莱斯吧，给他打断一下他们。然后我这边我想把他打了。哦，打断了 ，OK， 很好，这个没打断，没事，他没死。这边莱克莫拉纳，他又给他恢复了。问题不大。看能不能解决它。好，特质解除很好。好，打死了。这个特质解除了，瓦解了，然后我们直接一波把它崩掉啊！哎，我让别的崩吧，让他崩，给他减速。这边再给他一个这一个，然后给他个技能。是了，这边我们调查一下，确认痕迹。这边的线，这个任务的线索好多啊！这边清除。
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
好，得出结论。打开，继续得出结论。好，这边已经全部查清了，我们去别的地方。我们来到这个布拉格区啊，这边我们任务目标又多一个北区的，先来布拉格区吧，一个个来啊。进医院，然后我们探查一下啊。先把这些全部阅读一遍。啊，这里也是。我们对话先稍微等一会儿，我们看看另外一遍，记得保存一下。先看这里面还有什么。这里应该没东西啊。 啊，这边有一些线索，身份证。我们和他先对话，看这边线索齐了没。
What is it this time, and where are my things? Give me back my clothes already so I can get out of here. Unless you want to shove a thermometer up my ass again, let's have it then, because I'm drowsy. And morphine. I'm in pain. Are you even a doctor?
You could say I'm a doctor of souls.
Like a priest?
Is there something you wish to confess?
You're no doctor. What the fuck do you want?
Well then, how are you feeling?
Sleepy. You're boring me.
I know the station is your doing, Lehite.
I don't know what you're talking about. How about that morphine then?
I'll leave you alone, for now.
我们要了解他的想法。先等一会儿，先出去一下。那边还没有对话完，不过先把这个找了。得出结论啊，那边应该能对话了。我们继续操控他啊，这会儿。
I'm glad I caught you. I see you feeling better.
Well, it seems I'm a lucky guy. What is it?
Why won't you open up to me? After all, you want to send a message to the entire world. You want everyone to hear about you, to admire you. Do you know who Kmicic is? He's eager to write about you. In Polish, for a Polish underground newspaper. About the heroes of the self-proclaimed struggle against the occupiers.
What are you on about? Do you know Kmicic personally?
Yes, he can't wait.
Is that so? Well, I might be able to tell it to some people, and some people will give you our answer.
Where and when can we meet?
Calm down, magician. We'll reach out to you.
他怎么又换了一件衣服啊？看这边还能对话吗？
It's me again.
Yes, sir.
这个线索可能我不知道是从哪来的啊。 我就先点一下这个。
When I say my intentions are good, and consider the fact that I'm a thaumaturge.
As a wizard, you should know at least one magic spell.
Lady, please, I'm begging you. I'll only take a moment of your time.
Yes, sir.
What do you think she was doing at the station?
I can surmise that she and her mother had either just arrived or were about to depart. Stefania Lipnitska. All I know is that she died in the attack.
得出结论。
How's the young patient doing?
She finally fell asleep and is a lot calmer now. But unfortunately, we couldn't save her eyesight. For a while after the operation, she would cry out for her mother and her teddy bear. The last thing she saw was her mother's death. What else would you like to know?
I brought her teddy bear. Please, give it to her later.
That's nice. Although, you know...
I know that this won't bring back her mother or her eyes.
Still, thank you.
Maybe I'll return later.
然后随后我们回到家里面，然后等待联系。好，来到家里面，这边有一个任务先不接啊，到时候再说。然后我们往这边走，往这边走，这个就是那个要拿的信息，推进这个任务，我们去点一下这个。
Telephone. I'd better sweep it up.
I won't tell her. It'll be
Indeed.
好，这个拿到消息，我们是2个目标，一个是致电，一个是和旺达交谈啊。我们先等一会儿啊，我们先做额外目标。
Mr. Shulsky didn't tell me he knew such ladies. Mr. Shulsky didn't.
好，我们进酒馆，就是之前来过这个啊。然后我们再进这个地下室，到地下室找旺达。
Tell me what brings you here.
the Lehites.
What about them? Have you found out what den they're staying in?
They seek a meeting, but on their own terms. They said they would send a coach for me to Povishla.
A pathetic ploy. Don't worry, I'll be there. I'll keep an eye on you.
So...
Victor?
That sentence...
Don't be... Is there...
So...
What do you...
这些都看过了啊，就不问了。好，再回去打电话给费金。好，这边点一下这个电话。
Please connect me with Fagin, the editor. Śródmieście 3490. Yes, I'll hold. Thank you.
Hello?
It's me, WS.
Have you learned anything?
They reached out to me. I'm keeping the brick, but someone should compensate me for the window pane.
I'll install it myself. My father was a glazier. Do you know where our bloodthirsty patriots are hiding?
We're supposed to meet in Povishla near the market. They'll have a carriage waiting.
I'm on my way.
And I'll think about whether I should notify somebody else.
Mr. Shulsky didn't tell me he knew such ladies. Mr. Shulsky didn't... Oh.
跟着任务来到这个进维斯瓦区。
Have you been waiting long?
I'm a journalist. I can be patient when I know I'll be rewarded for it.
I see that the carriage hasn't arrived yet.
I'm sure they're watching us. Patience. Tell me what you have for me before they get here.
I have information for you that may prove useful during the interview.
Let's start with how you convinced the Lehites to reach out.
It wasn't difficult. I tracked down the attacker. Christian Krull survived the explosion of his own bomb. He was lying in Praga hospital and is fanatically devoted to the cause.
Not bad. And the culprit was right under Zhukov's nose all this time. Is there anything else?
The target of the attack was Stefania Lipnitska. She ran a foundation on Novogorodska Street. The Lehites found out that Lipnitska was an informant. She'd handed over members of some Polish society from Vilnius to the authorities. The bomb was meant as revenge.
So, this was an attack on her? All other victims were
unlucky bystanders, yes.
Do you have any proof of Lipnitska's betrayal?
I saw a congratulatory letter and a Russian medal in her office.
In that case, I can't not write about it. You're doing fine. What else?
I renewed my contact with the socialists.
Well, well. How often do you see Wanda?
They want to be as far away from the Lehites as possible, and even go so far as to treat them with hostility.
I like this dichotomy, a common goal and yet a moral challenge. I would very much like to hear the other side's version. You're doing fine. What else?
Izabela Lipnicka, Stefania's little daughter, is at Praga Hospital. She lost her eyesight due to the attack.
And you probably want to suggest that I not mention her in the article.
The little girl lost her eyesight and her mother, and now she'll be branded as a traitor's daughter. The child has nothing to do with this.
Viktor Shulsky, knight in shining armor. You won't be a very good journalist if you allow yourself to feel guilty. But have it your way.
This is everything I've been able to find.
Incredible. We must work together more often.
Does your conscience bother you sometimes because of the things you write?
Never, if what I write is the truth. A lot when I write to please the censors in the Courier.
What exactly do you intend to write about the Lehites?
I told you, the truth. I want to know if they're Polish patriots who made a mistake, or if they're Russian provocateurs who want to destroy the socialists. Or if they're just a bunch of lunatics.
I think that's for us.
Fine. Let's not keep them waiting.
好，接着来到这里面，好像也没别的东西啊，只能做。
Finally.
So, this is the famous Kimichits, the herald of the revolution. We have a lot in common.
That remains to be seen.
And this must be Mr. Shulsky. Strange company for a socialist.
How can you be sure that I'm not a socialist? Socialist ideas are close to my heart.
The bourgeoisie doesn't go hand in hand with socialism. But that's not important. You will be the first to bring the testimony of the Lehites to the polls. You will be famous.
What did you want to achieve with this attack?
To sow fear in imperialistic hearts. To show what fate awaits those who betray Poland.
Is this about Stefania Lipnicka?
We want to use this interview to expose her lies, her betrayal. Let the people see her true face. She was no Pole, not a true one.
Lipnicka's faults are not commensurate with her punishment.
Tell that to those she sent to the scaffold. I regret that we could only kill her once, while she killed many. Lipnicka's daughter will be better off in the shelter. At least now she has a chance to grow into a patriot.
Your victims were all Poles. Doesn't that conflict with your postulations?
Please, don't twist our intentions.
What are the biggest differences between you and the socialists? Because a trusted source tells me that they have a decidedly negative view of your organization.
Socialism is our biggest difference, sir. What's going on here? This interview's over. The police!
No, we didn't come here to arrest you. This will be an execution.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with, miss.
But I know that they'll be fishing your body from the Vistula tomorrow. You'll serve as an example to others.
What took you so long?
You set us up, you son of a Ruski bitch!
这边直接开打啊！巫破或者镇离，直接巫破吧。 哎，我点反了啊！应该先要巫破先，点反了，这就有点浪费了。没事啊，算了。浪费一次行动机会。他们伤害不高啊，第一轮，所以也不用太担心。这边给他特质消除掉。好，这边直接看看能不能解决它。看他的伤害呢。可以啊，用这个。好，上了这 buff， 待会就没了啊。哎，他们伤害怎么这么低呀？现在不低了啊！现在不低了啊！好，这会儿，我以为我开成那个难度把改了，看了还是挑战呀，太搞笑了。OK， 这个血长不加了，咱们再加一个群体的，我看能加上去吗？降低 ，OK， 可以加，用这个啊。现在给自己一个 buff， 然后这边群体苦难。啊，他们都要没了。
Why didn't you bother telling me you intended to bring the socialists here?
There was no time in all this journalistic rush.
Can we speak outside? I can't stay long. The police and the military will be here soon.
What do you intend to do about those fanatics?
This particular Hydra needs to have only one of its heads cut off. The rest will either kill or betray each other, or hide in fear.
We'll see.
Miss Vonda, how about a brief comment for the press? The Polish press.
I promise to give you something to write about, Fagin.
Tell me, WS, in what words would you like to be described?
How about WS?
Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I don't think so.
好，这个任务完成了啊。那么同样啊，这个任务在警察局就是还有一个线索没有找到，就我可能中间没有回去拿。然后还有一个那个失明的小女孩那边有一个线索啊，是这两个线索应该是你在探索的时候那个结论拿到的线索拿到的结论不一样啊，那个顺序也有可能会影响。所以呢，这个游戏的任务还是有不同的完成方式。所以有的任务可能2、3种完成方式啊，不一定非要是我这一种。 咱们这个支线这一个任务就主要还是给大家展示一个这个我的一个流程啊。好，小伙伴们，我们下期视频再见。